Shalom, shalom. Kwam Yashala, Koholoimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well. That by the Spirit taught us his beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. Jachanan Awaf just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And wanted to touch on this article, and a few things came to mind in the spirit. It says Detroit man steals $800 worth of gas using Bluetooth to hack gas pumps at station. So, hey, everything is hackable now, because if it's digital, it's hackable. There's no way around it. If it's digital, it's hackable. And what do you think H.I.M is going to do when he actually starts to implant people with the digital devices that he's trying to put into people? He's gonna, hey, it's gonna be somebody out here that's gonna pull up beside your ass and hack you. And Mike can even hack you and make you do something violent. Never can tell. Hey, we looking for what's this? October the 4th. Supposedly be this emergency broadcasting alert that's supposed to be going out throughout the Americas. Man, could you imagine the sound? Now, I seen one video with a guy. He was talking about, basically shutting down your cell phone and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, for 2 hours. I think it's supposed to begin at 2 o'clock or something like that. If it's not on the 4th, I think they said if it don't happen on the 4th, it will more than likely happen on the 11th of October 2023. So, hey, don't tell her what this man about to do. That frequency that's going to go out, it's cell phones all through, man. You got, say like you got 3, 4, 5, 6 people in a house. All those cell phones are going to go off. All those digital TVs are going to go off. You got a TV in the kitchen, TV in the bathroom, TV in the living room, TV in each bedroom, TV every goddamn where. It's going to be people driving on the freeways. That shit going to be going off. You know what I'm saying? People driving through the city. It's just going to be one huge frequency. So no, there's no telling what Esau is gonna do. So when I seen this article, I'm thinking like, well, damn, but they hacking the goddamn gas pumps. This more likely Jake too. Jake is the original supplanter, man. Anyway, let's see if we can get this video to play, man. Hey, they gonna be hacking people though. You best believe everything that's digital is hackable, especially coming from a government standpoint. That's the reason why they have FCC and all these, basically these acronyms and alphabets that they have to regulate, internet and, phone companies and digital this, digital that. They have a company or a government program or a government entity to control those particular things. And then we ain't gonna even talk about their armies, their CIA and FBI and the type of shit that they have to use and to surveil people. Man, you'll be a fool to take anything that H.I.M is offering out here, man, as far as anything digital goes, talking about in your damn body. You'll be a damn fool. But see, he's gonna try and use that money. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, well, you know what? Hey, we got $2,000 a month for Jake will go and get it for $500 a month. We're gonna be able to get $500 a month for life? You serious? Oh man, sign me up. When can I get this? You know how Jake is, man. Anyway, let's get some of this stuff. Of course they're gonna play it.
No matter how tough you are, you're gonna need help after a series.
I knew they was gonna play a commercial. That's all you see here is court commercials. Lawyer commercials. Everybody trying to sue. Everybody trying to come up. H.I.M's kingdom is just wicked as hell, man. It's nothing but a money grab. Here we go.
Joins us live in Detroit with more on how the scheme works. And it seems like there's always a loophole, Jessica.
Always. And these scammers, they're one step ahead of everybody. In this situation, what they're doing is they're basically overriding the gas pump. They're using their cell phones, specifically the Bluetooth component, to gain control. Once they do gain control, they can pump as much gas as they want for free.
We should go back to like $1 right now.
Me too.
It's almost $4.
Paying at the pump is for chumps when you can get gas for free.
I mean, I get why people are doing it, but it's still not right. It's still not right.
And illegal. Didn't stop a Detroit man from stealing almost 800 gallons of gas right here at this Shell station at 8 Mile in Wyoming.
They just open the pump for them automatically.
And then cars just keep coming up and fill up?
Yeah, they just meet up with them and tell them come over here.
That's Mo on the phone. He owns this very busy gas station. When he says open the pump, the thief overrides the system, basically hacking in using a Bluetooth connection from his phone as a kind of remote. Then it's a free-for-all. How many gallons have they gotten from you guys?
From us, around 800 gallons.
Just shy of $3,000. When the clerks inside try to stop it, they can't.
And every time we put like pump 3 stop, it wasn't doing anything. We have to shut off the whole pumps. We got emergency stops.
This happens to be a Detroit police patrolled Project Greenlight gas station. With that comes surveillance video of a suspect who investigators are actively looking for. But it's not just one guy, and this maneuver is not new, just resurfacing, like at this Speedway station downriver in Riverview this month. In this case, they used a bait and switch. One guy distracted the clerk with a Cash App problem inside, while the other hacked the pump. They got away with $54 in gas.
It's so mind-blowing how many scams there are and how far people are really getting away with them.
Gas station Mo says his clerks are on high alert. If they see a big backup at the pump or someone hanging around a little too long, they'll call cops to check it out.
We only could do so much.
It does appear that the folks down in Riverview separate than the ones that hit here on Detroit's west side. Now, sources telling me investigators, they're getting close to catching the guy who stole some 800 gallons of gas. Reporting live on Detroit's west side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Unbelievable. You know, Jessica, though, is there anything that you've learned tonight that some of these gas station owners can do to protect themselves? Does it come down to, software with the computers?
I think really it's just a matter of keeping an eye on what's going on at the pump. They said, look, if you see a long line at pump number 10 and people are just whipping through there, maybe that's a clue that something's going on. It's really awareness because it's very difficult to shut it down once it's already happening.
Oh, boy. Anyway, come on, man. But see, this is Esau Edom's kingdom, man. See? What's that scripture where it talks about when the people... Salaki, bear with me here real quick. Hey, man, but and we're not feeling sorry for and you know what? Those are basically that's Ishmael right there, though. Ishmael owns most of these gas stations here where we are. You know what I'm saying? Overall, that's Ishmael. You know them damn a lot of I don't know. It went from they're all the same. It's Ishmael though, the damn Arab, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm trying to think how that scripture is worded. Yeah, Proverbs 29:2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. And that's pretty much what you're saying. That's what's going on out here. The people are mourning right now because the wicked are in control. Esau Edom, the so-called white man. This is his kingdom. Everything in his kingdom is wicked. It's just, the way that they're so goddamn greedy. Nobody can get anything unless they're scamming or cheating in this place down there. Unless but see, we go by our daily bread. We depend upon Yahweh, by H.I.M Shai, for our daily bread. We're not looking for no more. We're not looking for no more than that. We go to work, we make our shekels, our coins, we come to the crib, we pay our bills, we pay for our gas, because even if somebody was to, and see, you want to use integrity too when you come into this truth. Don't let nobody, you into this truth, man. Hey, get the hell away from them people like that, man. Don't let nobody, run no game on you talking about, you know what I'm saying? I got this or I got that. Because what they used to do, and they still doing that too, they would, basically have somebody's credit card information or have somebody's credit card, and they'll be standing there at the pumps or, oh man, you about to get, some gas? Well, all right, bet you about to give, I give you 50 for 25, that type of shit. Same thing they do with the EBT cards, the food stamp cards. Like, I'll be at the supermarket and you'll see that person kind of slither. They ain't doing shit, but just in there. You know what I'm saying? They slithering through the aisles trying to see if anybody, you know, they're asking if you spending cash. You spending cash? Well, I tell you what, I give you, you know, what you getting. You know, they want to know what you getting. But anyway, they offering you basically, you know, whatever amount. They basically give you half off of whatever it is. So if you're spending $50 in cash and food or whatever, you know what I'm saying, then basically they would, you know, be like, well, hey, I tell you what, I give you $100 worth of, you know, food, basically, you know, off the card for the $50 cash. And that's how they be getting down. So, you know, and that's going to be a way that Esau, I was speaking about that on another lesson, that Esau going to use that to say, hey, see, we got to find a new way to shut this shit down. It's too much cheating going on. It's too much fraud going on. And that's how they're going to try and use a lot of that stuff, you know, to basically get Jake to come on through and say, hey, you know what? Well, there's a new system. We're not dealing with that particular type of thing no more. Hey, now, how you doing? And so what we're going to do is, well, you know, we have a whole new system. But I mean, you know, the dollar is shutting down anyway. But like I said, anything that's digital, even your car, you know, hey, it's not wise to get these smart locks on your home. You know, people getting smart refrigerators, smart washers and dryers, smart thermostats and smart this, smart that. Nah, man, it's not wise to be getting all that shit. Just stick to the basics, man. Stick to the basics until we all, you know, we bought out of here. You know, I love new cars, you know. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, at the plantation I deal with, I'm dealing with, you know, newer cars, but man, I wouldn't, hell no, you can keep your new car because I don't want to be hacked. I don't want you to know my location. I don't want you to know where I'm at. I prefer to have an older car that, you know what I'm saying, that I can deal with. I can fix myself type of deal. Because if you're getting a newer car these days anyway, man, they definitely put it to the point where you are going to have to take it to the dealership. Other than that, if you dealing with just some regular mechanic, you may be upset about the work that you might get. You know, because these newer cars, they all have to be plugged into a computer. Overall, they plug them into a computer. They see what's going on with them from that standpoint, you know. I mean, even with older cars, they even have new devices where you can plug it in, you know, just underneath your steering wheel, you know, on the inside of the car, plug it in, and it'll give you exactly what's going on with the car. It'll tell you exactly what's going on with the car. They've even, you know, how can I put it? They basically hardwired the analog, so to speak. It's like back in the days, you know, you will have a tape deck in your car. If you remember a cassette deck, they will have a wire coming from what looks like a cassette. You punch the cassette part into the radio and it had a wire that would play your CDs for you, you know, or, you know, so it's basically they're converting analog into digital. So they can convert the old stuff into something that's digital just by certain wiring. So everything done got to a point of being digitalized. But like I said, if they can hack a goddamn gas pump, it's all Bluetooth. What's to say that they're not going to be able to hack your ass? If you take that MOTB, you take that mark of the beast, that Beauty and the Beast, hey, this motherfucker can hack into you. I can't think of the name of this movie. It was a movie like that. Can't think of the name of it. Watched it not long ago and stuff. But it was, you know, basically these people, they had the thing in them. They had the chips in them. And it was as an experiment. They basically went, they got paid. And the shit took their asses over. It took them over. Had them out here doing all manner of shit, man. They was out here killing. They was out here doing all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So who knows with Esau, man? This man is capable of anything. He's basically like, Jacob, you have supplanted me out of my birthright, supplanted me out of my blessing, and I'm going to supplant your ass now. But matter of fact, let's get the name Jacob, because I'm pretty certain this is probably more likely a Jake. They probably got it from somebody, probably got it from Esau, though. Let's put in Jacob, see what Jacob's name means. This is Genesis, so like Genesis 25 and 26. And that word, that name Jacob, man, goes off into supplanter, man. Jake would get down on your ass. That's when we say Jake, we mean Yaqub. That's the Hebrew name, Yaqub. It says the heel holder or supplanter. See that? Let's see. to supplant, circumvent. What does circumvent mean? It means to circle around, to go around the back way on your ass, basically. To pull a back, you know, to you know. You're like, I know this how you getting down, right? We gonna go around the back on it. Oh, that's how they doing it? Or we gonna do it this way? It's to circumvent. Matter of fact, let's see. That's exactly what it means too. Circumvent, find a way around, an obstacle. That's why I'm there. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, man, yeah, that's Jake, man. That's Jacob right there. That's Jacob. Jacob will find a way around your shit. That's just like when they had food stamps. I done a lesson on that the other day. They had food stamps. They had the booklets. I think they came in like $65 books. But Jake was selling those food stamps for regular cash. Or Jake would, you know, I remember my mom and them used to send us into the store. Or it'll be just niggas on the block. Hey, go into the store and get y'all a bag of chips. You know, you get a little quarter bag of chips or whatever they was at the time. And see, they would have to give you all coins back though. So the coins was original money. So you might spend a quarter on a bag of chips with that paper food stamp, but they was giving you 75 cents back in 3/4, like real money. And that's what people would do. But they was taking like a 25% loss, so to speak. You see? But when it came down to Esau finding out about that, what did they do? They shot it to a card. They came up with the EBT card, or that, you know, what you've known today as the swipe card that they swipe right now. And that's been a while since they've done that. I think that EBT done been around for a nice good 40 years or so probably. But from that, what they're going to do is, next step is they're going to go to the MOTB. See what I'm saying? And that's that Revelation 13 and 16. So, you know, I mean, you know, we go through these stories, man, and the spirit just get to kicking in, man. Because this Revelation 13 and 16, you never know what Esau is doing. Because like I said again, if it's digital, they're most definitely going to be able to get into it and say, okay, well, you owe this amount of money on this. The garnishing a check, that ain't going to be shit. They're going to... Next thing you know, everything in your account is gone. Because see, right now, if you're making a little cash on the side, you got a little side hustle, you're making some cash doing some hair. You might be a barber. You might be able to do some brakes on the car. A little tune up, you making a little extra cash. See, that money they can't tamper with. They can't get into that money. So that's the reason why they're going to get rid. One of the reasons they're going to get rid of all cash. It's going to be all digital. You're not going to be able to make no moves or no payments or, you know, do anything without their system. And that's it. They're going to know every movement that you've made, every single thing that you've gotten, everything that you're paying for, everything that you're receiving. See? So Esau is on that tip, man. I just seen that and I'm like, yeah, man, Esau will get down on you. He'll hack your ass. Have you out here doing some weird shit. Because Esau, they want to hack themselves. Because they want to live forever. Esau want to put a damn computer in his own self so he can basically he's AI. He's the creator of AI. He wants to, you know everything. You know, he got that God complex, man. That's that 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. He wants to be all knowing. This that Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See? You know, I know that doesn't have anything to do with that particular article, but I mean, we could put 2 and 2 together, man. I mean, it's digital. If they can hack a car, because they can shut a car down. You can be driving on the freeway. You know, it was you're a kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how old the boy was. He's like 12 years old. And he drove for quite some time too. He was on the freeway blowing, you know. And he was driving on the freeway. Some people started, you know, some adults seeing him like, damn, that's a kid. They started to notice, damn, that's a little kid. So everybody calling 911, they calling 911, they calling the police. But they was able to shut that car off. It didn't crash or nothing. They just cut it down. They shut it down and slowly maneuvered it to the shoulder so the police officers can then unlock the doors and everything. So the police officers were able to, you know, get the young man out of the car. and get him to his parents. So they can do that. They can hack your car. We already know they can hack off into, I mean, anything digital. You name it. Anything that's digital. You got a digital TV that can hack into that bitch and be looking at you through the camera, the microphone, you know, just like with these cell phones. The camera, the microphone, it's open. Why you think when you get a certain app, they're asking you for permission to access your microphone and your pictures and your, you know, this and that app or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And once you say yes, because you just want to enjoy that particular app, then they have access to your system, man. And actually, that's how you get advertisements from all these other companies. Because you're thinking like, well, damn, you know, I was just, a matter of fact, it's kind of freaky because I've mentioned certain things. I can remember, going to a sporting goods store and mentioned a certain cooler, looking for a cooler. And I'll be damned, you know what I'm saying? I started getting notifications or, you know, like advertisement in my phone about that very same cooler that I was, you know, standing in front of, kind of reading the little schematics on it, whatever. And I already knew it, but that was the first time where it happened to. This was recently too, you know, where it happened to me where, all right, so now they are listening in on what it is that you're saying. And you don't even have to be off into an app. You can just have your phone with you. You don't have to don't be talking on the phone. The phone don't have to be open or any of that. It doesn't have to be unlocked. You see what I'm saying? This whole system, this thing. So, I mean, we get it. We know what the get down is, but hey, generally all I'm using my phone for is to do these lessons. That's it. That's majority of I'll be looking at the YouTube time. You know how they'll have like screen time. See how much how long you done been on this. Hey, my screen time is through the roof. You know, because I'm constantly on here trying to find a lesson to do. You know, I'm trying to study. You know, I'm on YouTube most of the time. I'm uploading a video. So, hey, if they gonna do what they gonna do, they gonna do what they gonna do. But I'm not gonna stop doing these lessons. But I'm not gonna be on here just on no bullshit. You know. It ain't gonna be on no bullshit. It's gonna be, I'm trying to do the work with this phone. I don't get no phone calls. Every now and then I'll get a phone call. That's if my dad or somebody pull up like, yeah, I'm outside. You in the house? That's about the most call, and that's rare. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's every other week or weekend, or he'll pull up every 2 to 3 days or something like that. But generally, them the phone calls I'm getting. Hey, you in the house? Yeah, Dad, I'm about to be right out. That's as long as the phone call lasts, too. Other than that, I get a couple of texts a day. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think. Oh, I got 2 texts. No, I got like 3 or 4 texts today. I actually got more texts today than I've gotten in quite some time. And it was 2 brothers that's into the truth that was sending me links to stories. Oh, my dad, he texted me today, too, because I had, I texted him about a place where I seen some cheap gas. I was like, yeah, I seen some gas over here for this amount, but he had already done filled up. He texted me back telling me that he had already filled up, and that was it. But I don't get I'm not into none of this stuff like that because Esau, man, he's hacking into every goddamn thing. He is the original hacker. You best believe they had to have learned that somewhere. Jake didn't just think of that shit. Then again, he could have. Jake could get down on you, man. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Be on the lookout for Esau Edom. Don't take this MOTB, this Mark of the Beauty and the Beast, because Esau is going to be hacking people. And matter of fact, you know what? Let's go to chapter 16 real quick. Just thought about that. Revelation 16:2. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. So, hey, this motherfucker get to hacking off into your ass and shit start to growing on you. Hey, man. Hey, look, we're living in the last days. This thing is getting serious by the day. But we can clearly see that things are hackable. If they can hack into a gas station like that, if a regular person can just run up to a gas, come on, man. And steal 800 gallons of gas. That's a lot of fucking gas, man. They can take that much gas. They can just hack into some. Come on, bro. A regular person, just with a cell phone. He probably ain't even had no iPhone or nothing either. Probably just a regular old Droid, some shit, some old ass phone from 2016. Ran right up and hacked in. And everybody just rolling through. And the gas station can't even stop the shit. So what about that? So see, hey, these are the days and times we're living in, man. So beware of Esau Edom. Beware of Esau Edom. Because you never know. It's gonna be. He can easily say, you know, hey, motherfuckers been hacking hospitals. People been, they've been hacking banks. They've been holding hospitals and banks and stuff like institutions, universities. They've been hacking into universities. They've been holding these places hostage until they pay up what they want. Yeah, you want to give us $2 million. They've been getting paid. So you best believe when it comes down to you and you get something within you, man, motherfucker gonna figure out a way to hack your ass. You don't hack into your woman. Come on over here, girl, tonight at 10 p.m., such and such, such and such. And I'm just being, hey, I'm being funny, but hey, you just never can tell. Yeah, I'm gonna hack her ass. Motherfuckers gonna, they don't even know him. Yeah, I'm gonna hack right into her. She gonna, hey, run right up on you and she's instantly mesmerized. She getting out of the car with you, getting straight into the car with some other nigga. He done hacked her. Hey, I don't put nothing past Esau, man. Anything is possible with this man when it comes to his wickedness. So with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.